celebrate Rolling Stone Philippines Voices. It is actually a global tentpole. It is our local version, and we're celebrating the voices that are pushing the boundaries of conversations in the Philippines and who are proudly using their voices to make change in the country.
So Rolling Stone Philippines, since it began, really featured icons of our time across the decades. And for the next step of Rolling Stone Philippines, we really want to honor the voices of today, not just of the ones that have been iconic the last couple of decades, but really who are the ones engaging the public now, not just online, but on the ground also. And you see that through the different storytellers that we have today. So these are the people who, in a world now, there's a lot of noise online, who are the ones who are really telling truthful, clear, and engaging stories. So people like Atom Araujo, Erwan Yusuf, Pia Renada, Enigma and Marina Summers, and artist Jelay Concepcion. These are the ones that Rolling Stone believes are telling stories that are worth reading, listening, and experiencing. So we're really proud of the people here and of the whole Voices campaign, and we want to continue telling stories that cut through the noise and reframe culture forward. Everyone has experience across their different industries, especially like across art, music, film, and journalism. And then second, we also wanted someone who really engages with the online audience. We all know that conversations really happen online. So across the different people that we do have, we really want to showcase that their voices are being used, A, for good, and B, there's actual engagement and impact. So from Atom Araujo, Erwan Yusuf, Pia Renada, Jelay Concepcion, and Enigma, and Marina Summers also, when they post something online, when they talk about certain issues, everyone listens. Kaya we felt like super sakto sila for Rolling Stone Philippines because at the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to engage our audiences and we want to ignite greater conversations across the country. I think precisely that na our publication is really meant for different subcultures and different industries. So it doesn't matter if you're from art or music, film, journalism. We really want to engage those whose stories really do engage the public. And again, because of Rolling Stone, we really do want to reframe the culture. So in that way, all of these storytellers, not just the ones in Voices, but everyone we feature at Rolling Stone, they are, I guess, a little more candid and a little more earnest in terms of what they want to tell, in terms of their stories.
So all of the brands under Modern Media Group, that includes Billboard Philippines and also Rob Report Philippines, syempre, Rolling Stone Philippines, have always maintained and have always honored the legacy of the media titles that we brought here to the Philippines. However, of course, we've always made sure that we are prioritizing and we're pushing Filipino stories, our culture, and all of the great talents that we have in the Philippines. We want to create a platform that will focus on pushing the Filipino talent and give them a wider platform, something that our artists, our journalists, our storytellers could be proud of. And I think that's how we balance it also and how we make it different by making sure it's uniquely Filipino, but also at the same time, making sure that the global guidelines and the branding is still kept intact.
I think it's not about separating ourselves from TikTok and social media, but it's really about what are they interested in and how do we put that Rolling Stone flavor sa conversation na yun. So again, parang we do have TikTok content also in social media, but we're trying to add what it is that we do well, and it's intelligent, careful storytelling that gives a lot of takes and is representative of the voice of the greater nation.
Actually, these platforms are our partners also. So we treat them as our amplification to reach more people so that the stories that the editorial team is doing will reach more Filipinos and make sure that we give justice to every piece of content that we put out there. So we're very lucky because we have the support of these platforms. We just have to make sure that the type of content that we publish for each of the platform would benefit the audiences and make sure that it's catered, it's meant for the audiences that that platform speaks to.
We really do acknowledge all the concerns with AI. That's why we really take it to heart the kind of stories we want to tell. First of all, you can't tell truthful stories if you don't have the experience and you don't have the knowledge for it. If you use AI as a shortcut to that, then at the heart of your stories, it's not as authentic as what you want it to be. AI can be a tool, but at the end of the day, as journalists, we really do push the integrity and the truth of our stories at the forefront.
I guess it's a matter of balancing what the efficiencies of AI, because we have to acknowledge that really AI is changing a lot of things, not only publishing but also a lot of other barriers. So we need to make sure that the balance is kept in terms of our editorial journalistic integrity and the use of AI. Actually, there is really adoption globally that's happening right now in the publishing world, and I can say that the publishing titles that we work with globally also are making sure that some AI efficiencies are being adopted into their operating systems to harness the goodness that it brings, such as a lot of in terms of the operations, a lot of automation, how to make it faster.
Okay, so for us, we really do talk about the experience and the insights of all of our storytellers. I think we all know naman marami nag-iingay here in the Philippines and abroad. But when you cut the noise, ano talaga yung inaambag ng mga tao na yun? And that's what we really do sa Rolling Stone. It's highlighted by voices especially kasi nga these are people who aren't just big but may value talaga yung mga kwento na ginagawa nila. So at the end of the day, that is where we're headed sa Rolling Stone Philippines na just continue talking about the stories that need to be heard, but also the stories that deserve to be heard. So whether nga it's art, politics, journalism, kung sino yung lumalabas or cut through the noise, that's who we want to feature.
Referencing back again to all of the brands under Modern Media Group, I guess publishing right now is it's evolving, right? And it's not just fixed towards one platform, tagging it as traditional. We're actually present across all of the platforms, and we make sure that we maximize all of the platforms, again, to ensure, going back earlier, to ensure that we reach more Filipinos. So what are the strategies? We want to make sure that it's also experiential, because that's very important for the audiences right now, for them not to only read about it, but to also feel it, hear it, and experience the stories that we create, that we publish. And this is just like what we have right now, Voices. It's a campaign on print, digital, and right now we're celebrating it via an event. We're very proud that we're the only Rolling Stone brand in Southeast Asia. So the Philippines is actually representing Southeast Asia because the other Rolling Stone titles are from East Asia, China, Korea, and Japan. So how do we see ourselves? Not only 5 years from now, I'd like to think that we're making a mark. We're making a mark, and we're making sure, again, that the talents, that the creatives, the Filipino creatives are given a platform. And right now, anything Filipino is being talked about, being celebrated globally. We're already there. It's just, it's on us to make sure that the conversations keep on happening and it is sustained so that we will push more, open more doors and push more boundaries to have more discussions about the Philippines and our culture.
I'll add also that while we do talk about different Southeast Asian countries also, from J-pop, K-pop, even across the world, I think what we really want to do with Rolling Stone Philippines is to push our own stories also. The same way that we all read about stories from different countries, we want other countries to also read what we're doing as Rolling Stone Philippines. And I think that's why the people that we feature, the stories that we tell, really show who are at the forefront of our culture in the Philippines and how we really want to establish what the Philippines is all about for the world.